Hey Bulls fans, welcome back to Let's Talk Bulls. What we're going to do is talk about the Chicago Bulls' second preseason game versus the Denver Nuggets. It went into second overtime. We saw a lot of great things from Damar and Zack, and we also saw some things we need to work on with Dale and Terry. We're going to get into it right after this.
Give me the hot sauce! Give me the hot sauce!
In the Bulls' second preseason game against the Denver Nuggets, the Bulls win 133 to 124 with a great showing from DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine to lead the pack. DeMar scoring 19 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, and Zach scoring 17 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. They really looked like they were aggressive from the start, taking good shots, taking smart shots, and not being afraid to get their teammates involved in the offense. The Bulls really seem to be focusing on having a free-range offense with a lot of different people scoring and really running plays that are going to be suited to get their best players shots and their best spots. Now, during this game, Zach was really attacking the rim, going for drives whenever he saw opening. There was a lot of drive and kicks, which I love to see from this team. One of our biggest weaknesses last year was shooting the three, and I think that this style of play is really going to help us take more of those threes, and we just got to knock them down. But him and DeMar really played their game and really made sure that they were scoring for the team and taking that pressure off of the rest of the team going forward into the game. Now, another person I want to talk about is Kobe White, who had another great game. I'm really liking seeing him at starting point guard. It really looks like he is comfortable in this position now. This game he had 8 points, 1 rebound, 4 assists. He did only take 1 3-pointer, which he missed, but it seemed like he was feeling really comfortable during the game, taking shots, creating shots. He had a really nice step back and a really nice behind the back to break a defender and take an open mid-range shot for both of those shots. It was just good watching him play within the offense, play within himself, and I definitely hope that we keep seeing this type of game from Kobe White going forward. Now, another person I really want to talk about is Vooch. Vooch seems like he's hell-bent this year on not taking a lot of threes. He's really trying to make sure that he finds his offense in the offense the way he wants, which is down in that low post, trying to make sure either he can post up or if there's an open shooter passing it out. I do like having him in this position, but I do think there was a couple times during the game where he just didn't shoot the ball when he should have. I think for him to really have teams make sure that they treat him like a threat, he's got to shoot a little bit more. Now, he doesn't need to shoot as much as he did last year, but I need him when he's open to take a shot every now and then just to let them know that they have to defend him out there. Going into what I think we do need to work on, though, is the defense was great, but our bench came in later when we had most of our G League players come in. It seemed like the defensive effort did stagnate. We really were not getting after it. The Denver Nuggets started to pull back after we had a pretty decent lead going into the fourth, and it just seemed like we couldn't keep them at bay, which is what caused us to go into double overtime. I didn't like a lot of things I saw from a few players. Dale and Terry mainly just did not look good once again in this game. He just looks like he is constantly trying to force the ball into positions that they're just not there. And I think he's really needing to learn how to play slower and play more controlled. Io had a pretty okay first half. He did step it up in the second half, making a lot of offensive rebounds where he was really focusing on that. Like I was saying to a few of my friends at work, it seems like the Bulls are really focused on offensive rebounds this year. A major key to that is Andre Drummond, who at this point, the first start of the game seemed like he could not make a 2-foot shot, getting about 8 rebounds in about the first quarter just off of his own misses, which in itself could also be a sad thing and a good thing, however you look at it. And then going into the other people I wanted to look at, Julian Phillips. Now, this is something I want to caveat with saying he did start kind of slow, but I think Julian Phillips will be better as he picks up some weight. It seems a lot of the layups he's tried to take in the last couple games, he just kind of misses them. He's not finishing strong. So I think once he puts some weight on, we will see more of those go down. But he did have a monster poster to finish out in this game, which is great. I love to see it. It seems like once he hit 1-3, he got a little bit more confidence and went up strong. That's the type of finishing I want to see from him. But it's also something that brings me to something that scared me a little bit. And that was Patrick Williams. Passive P was back this game. Okay? Julian Phillips had a poster. That's what I wanted from Patrick Williams. It seems like he's playing with the aggression Patrick Williams is not. It's kind of scary to see him just revert back to not wanting to be an aggressive scorer. He started out the game with a nice mid-range shot, but then after that, he kind of just disappeared for the rest of the game. Going forward, I hope that he does get that aggression back, but it was not a good look to see him kind of just fade away into the game once again like he did most of last year. Now, the Denver Nuggets did play a good game. I do have to give it to their bench, bringing it back, not giving up. But like I said at the start of this game went double overtime. For a preseason game, there was a lot of veterans that probably were very pissed off about that. It was just weird seeing a double overtime game in the preseason. Just seeing, G League players play for basically 3 quarters straight. But we did see some gems in there, okay? I definitely think that the Bulls played a good game. They could definitely step up a few points. But a major point that I want to talk about to end this off is Caruso. Not only was he super, super aggressive on defense like normal, but he was very aggressive on offense. And this is one of the things that I'd love to see him continue to do going forward. And that is just shoot the ball. He's a very talented player. I want him to stay aggressive. He was really shooting the 3 today, shooting better than Kobe White, in all honesty. But I feel like if he can continue to play like this, it's just going to bring some extra depth to this team. But yeah, that's the game today. The Bulls pulled it out in a double overtime win. Hopefully next game we play the Denver Nuggets again this week. I want to see the same type of aggression at the beginning, but I need us to keep that consistency throughout the entire game next time. So if you did like the video, make sure you like, subscribe, you hit that bell notification to get more of my content. And what I want to do is just put down in the comments, what is one person that you think will shine next game versus the Denver Nuggets now that they've played once? Who do you think is going to have an outstanding game that game? Or do you think no one will? You can leave that in the comments for me so we can see you. Peace.